I'm live, man. Live. Live alive. Doing a little pointing to the sky because I'm gonna make ads where you're going like this. Have you seen those ads? Pretty funny. That's what's trending. Anyway, buy this. Um yeah, I had a dream last night. I've had this dream over and over again. It's about I meet women in a dream and have these like sexual opportunities in the dream. Not in real life. My real life is not the same as the way things are going in my dreams. But I was at a club, and it was an exciting club uh, with a DJ, and there's lots of different people there, lots of different types of people, and it was just very lively and colorful. And I was sitting there, worrying about whether I was going to get kicked out of the club or not. I mean, there was multiple clubs, and it was like there were people saying you should go in this club because it's better than all the rest, and it was like a block of clubs, dance clubs. So I'm sitting there getting to know people, and one woman I'm checking out, like I'm getting real, like I should make move with her. She had like some sort of boyfriend, but it seemed to be not a not a great, not committed or something. And I'm not normally like that, or I will do that. It was just a dream. I would never go after someone's girlfriend who had a boyfriend, even if they wanted to, probably. But that's how weird the world is, really. But yeah, in the dream, I was just like waiting for her to figure herself out. It was really weird. And like I said, I had dreams like this before, and sometimes it's not that scenario, and but the whole thing is like telling, being able to see if someone likes you or not. I think that's the whole point of the dream. Like, how do you know when someone likes you? Because most of the time, I have no idea. I'm pretty clueless. I have a bad attitude deep down about myself. I guess I don't like myself that much. It's been like that for a long time, and I've had to work on getting over it. Like, I fake it till I make it and tell myself everything's okay and you're okay. You got nothing to worry about. I tell myself that all the time. But yeah, it's been a rough ride. And so basically, in the dream, I didn't feel that way. I felt like everything was cool. But I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna get with this girl or not. But these dreams are so weird. This is like for the past like 6 months, maybe I've had dreams like this, and this is new. I haven't had dreams like that before in my life. Where I had confidence and stuff, and I was pursuing women. Because I mean, I go through a drought, man. I don't have a lot of prospects right now. I got to work really hard to find someone to date, and I think that's one of my problems. I can't tell if someone likes me or not when I'm in the moment. Uh, I think I have some blockages where I'm like thinking too much, of course, but that's depressing. But you do have to live in the moment. I know that. I living in the moment is great, and it's very important. If that's the only advice you ever get, is live in the moment. You probably do really well in life. So, but yeah, I got some EAAs today. That's amino acids. You're supposed to be better than the BCAA. I don't know why, but amino acids got some of those powder, and got a hoodie. I'm wearing my hoodie today. Actually, someone commented on it and said they bought the stickers I was selling, which was amazing. That this is not part of the dream. That happened for real. Some young woman. Um, she wasn't even going to talk to me, but I said hi, how you doing to somebody in a restaurant, and she was like saying, I bought your sticker. because she saw me wearing this, and she gave me some good info. Um, but yeah, it's the brass tacks. I mean, brass tacks and online are both difficult to sell stuff, but the way the world is online, so I just dive headfirst into that, and that's the way it is. And like I've had experience for selling my books in the local bookstore, and I got a check for $8.50, and it bounced, and I was like, "Why am I selling in the local bookstore?" But yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't care what you tell me. If a check bounces, you don't saying a lot. I'm trying to not do that anymore. It's hard. Or bookstores. You're supposed to like repeat questions. I learned this from Andrew Tate online. You're supposed to, if someone says, "How do you do that?" You go, "How do you do that?" Instead of saying, maybe, but. So bookstores, not for me, maybe, unless I can find one that where the checks don't bounce, because that would be good. But it was surprising I learned that, and I learned that before COVID, and I was like, thank goodness I learned that before COVID, because it seems like I don't know, I haven't been to a club lately, but it seems like it'd be different. I think I'm totally wrong about that. I think a club and dancing is a club and dancing forever. Mm, seems like I should hang out in more bars and clubs, but it's really cold. It's winter time. I don't like being out in the cold. It's really bad. I was in the cold yesterday and I was like, I really don't like this. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to like move or visit somewhere hot for a while and just do that during the winter time because I've known that for years. Because where I live is the mountains and it's more harsh than places with humidity. So it's a bummer. I don't ski or anything either, so it's like, what am I doing? I need to figure my life out. That's why I talk in video because I'm that clueless. I'm trying to move forward instead of backwards. So doing YouTube videos is hard. If you're trying to promote something, it's not easy. I figured something out today that I wasn't doing. There was categories, and I was like, I'm not doing categories. You can pick a category like this category, this YouTube videos, people and blogs. So that means I could choose something else like technology or something. So you have to learn this stuff and pay attention to it as you go forward. You're like, I missed that. Now I got to start doing that. Lots of stuff to do online. But like I said, it's better than giving your merchandise to a store that where the checks bounce. It's better to know that you got the PayPal account and whatever. But no, it's not easy to promote yourself. The most The hardest part about promoting yourself is judgment from other people, whether you think people are going to judge you or they do. It's usually closest friends and family, you know, and that's sad, but it's true. So, in the end, your friends and family aren't your customers, and you have to talk to people you never met before in your entire life. So, and promote to people and risk being judged and people having opinions about you. And there's a lot of risk and a lot of judgment you got to get over. Not easy. So, dreams. Dreams into reality. Apparently, mind over matter is real, and it's just a secret. And the people in power don't want us to know we have this power. And materialism keeps us in the dark. So, actually, me promoting myself on the internet is what the people in power want me and you to do so we don't think about how spiritual we are and how we have all this power inside of us. I learned that yesterday in a movie. I'll leave a link if I can. It's a conspiracy movie. It's really good. So, but the people in power are basically playing games with demonic forces that want all of us on Earth to go to war and kill each other because they're basically talking to the fallen angels. And that's no joke. I know people don't like to think about that because it's not politically correct to talk about what's in the Bible, but that's what's going on. The people in power are like buddy buddy with the fallen angels, as if they're going to become gods themselves. And there's a bloodline, and they promote the bloodline instead of promoting us peasants. So the trick that's being played is if you get rich, you can join the club and become part of your offspring will be part of the bloodline, and you'll go to whatever you think you're going to go in a spaceship and go somewhere. It's really bizarre stuff, and there's rituals like the sacrifices of whatever, but there's rituals that are very screwed up, and you can go look that up in the link in that movie. I'm not going to talk about it. And that's what's going on at those top levels. And they think it's their duty not to let anybody know what's going on and to have materialism and our myths about religion to keep us in the dark. Now, religion's real. So if you believe in Jesus, it's real. There's real goodness out there. There's real angels out there. So, and there's God. So you have to just keep believing and have faith. A lot of people don't understand faith, but I do now. Because think about it. I just told you there's these deities that are screwing with the people in power and all they want is war. Why the heck do you want to hang out with those people and those dimensional? I believe like these deities, these fallen angels that the government hangs out with. I think they were the fallen angels that were put into the another place away from us humans by Jesus, banned, saying you got to stay locked up, whatever, in hell or underground or whatever. And I think men, because we're so weak and so vulnerable, we decided to just open those portals and let them out. And I think that's totally screwed up that we as men have done that. You can look at Native American lore on lots of channels. The History Channel has the Skinwalkers, and I get so many weird messages on my phone. Whether it's telemarketer or scammer, it's just ridiculous. Like even on Facebook Messenger now, like people are just sending me crap. It's the Illuminati, man. So if you make a lot of money, they're going to invite you to the club, and you can decide or not to. But that club apparently is real, and it's talked about a lot on YouTube, so you can go check that out. I watch too much YouTube, so that's why I go on these conspiracy theory rants and about spiritualism and how to be a better person because the last thing I want to do is think about, evil. That's the last thing I want to do. But it's so complex that you have no choice but to think about it, or otherwise you're going to be misled. It's so complex. And a lot of these conspiracy theories aren't even real, and they're based on fiction sometimes. I've seen that before. But sometimes you got to think about it. Like maybe it is. Maybe it's all a terrible game being played by misled, powerful people. because there's too many coincidences, especially in our day and age where we're watching these clips that are uploaded all the time. I mean, they can't hide anymore. So yeah, that's all depressing. Sorry I brought that up. Materialism. For some reason, I like it, even though it's. I would like to have material. Okay, mind over matter. Like, how do you do that? Well, if you have good intentions, I would say you just speak it into your life, and you can do it silently without opening your mouth. Right now, I'm doing a little mantra. I go money, women, I am strong. That's about it, and I stick with that because those are the things I want. I want to be strong. I want a lot of money. I want a beautiful woman in my life. So I tell myself that when I get really down and start thinking negative thoughts, I just repeat that mantra to myself. And I gotta say, it is strange how things happen in front of me when I remember that mantra. Because if I'm not doing that, like honestly, I will get into conversations about my life sucks and this sucks. I mean, that's the norm for what I used to do. And the conversations, so I try to just not have conversations like that with myself and other people. Like I practiced this yesterday, and it seemed to be the mantra just seemed to be in sync with my life. I made money yesterday. I saw and met women. I mean, it just seems to be in sync. Like, and I was moving some furniture, so I was being strong, right? Ridiculous. I mean, what do you want to do? Just say I want this thing over and over to yourself and see if it'll happen. I mean, this isn't the first time I've experienced this. I've experienced this over the years. I've never taken it this seriously though. Like I'm hardcore right now. I just want it. I want it to all appear in front of me. And that's why I keep trying to improve myself. I could do more sit-ups, that's for sure. I haven't done enough sit-ups and push-ups or even running and jogging. That would be a good one. That's my story. So don't give up on your dream because listen to some listen to some music by Gunship. They have very interesting lyrics where they talk about don't give up in your dreams, and they have videos where they use like 80s TV shows and movies. It's very interesting. Gunship. I think they deserve more. They deserve like a Grammy as far as I'm concerned, but you know, they're not in the Illuminati, so stupid Illuminati people. They can go die. That's what I think. Um, yeah, but you know, we don't know, and it's good that we don't know because who wants to be involved in that BS? We want to be good people. We want to be spiritual people. We want to experience love and happiness and peace. Peace, love, dope. You know, that's the phrase. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, peace, love, dope. Sometimes I think sex, drugs, rock and roll is pretty cool too. But I'm crazy like that. Um, Toxic. It's toxic. Don't do that like every day. You get in trouble. I used to DJ, and I swear I was when I DJ'd, I drank way too much while I was performing. Oh, geez, I didn't know what I was doing to myself. It wasn't good. But it's hard because it's a thrill, and you want to feel the thrill, and you want the people you're playing music to feel the thrill. And sometimes you gravitate towards the substances. It's bad. I would say stay away from anything that's not. I would say if my personal experience, I've stayed away from hard drugs completely. Maybe I didn't at some point in college. Maybe But hard drugs I stayed away from, and psychedelics I did not stay away from. Booze I did not stay away from. I don't smoke anything right now, and I've been feeling a lot better about life because I don't smoke anything. But I got like a tooth replaced, and I was like, I don't need to smoke anything anymore because I'll ruin this investment I made on my tooth. So anyway, that's my story. I'm full of stories. As you can tell, this diatribe I went on, I'm full of stories, and I'm full of making stuff up and fiction. And I got it on Amazon. You can look it up. And I have a blog which I've been working on really hard. And I got stuff going on. So if you're a writer like mine, like me, subscribe to my channel. Check out my websites. You will benefit from the knowledge I have on writing and the knowledge I have on DJing and the knowledge I have on random crap. But it is all entertainment, that's for sure. I'm not a teacher. I'm just an entertainer. So that's my story, and that's the way I'm gonna keep it, bro.